Welcome to our quarterly Outlook video. My name is Kevin DeHaad, President and CEO of the CWB McLean & Partners. First, I hope all of you had a wonderful Thanksgiving long weekend and spent some quality time with your friends and family members. I know 2020 has been a really challenging year on a number of fronts, but I'm sure we all found something to be thankful for. And on that note, on behalf of myself and the entire team at CWB McLean & Partners, we want to thank all of you, our clients, for your trust, your support, and the great relationships that we have with all of you. So thank you very much. Now, for this quarterly outlook, we thought a very appropriate theme would be patience and perseverance. Again, if there has been a year where we've had to be patient and persevere, it's been 2020, as we've all had to deal with this virus. And not only did it impact the economy and the stock market, where we've had tremendous volatility in the stock market, but really it's impacted our daily lives and how we communicate and travel and interact with others. So it's been really important to be patient and persevere through this. With that, I also want to give an update on our COVID situation here at the office. In our last quarterly outlook in July, we talked about 50% of the office working back in the office this October. We've actually moved that out to January 2021. What's interesting though is kind of since September, I would say about 30–40% of our team members are in the office on a daily basis. And we're being very patient and we're persevering, but we're really adapting to this kind of work at home and work in the office environment, and it's actually going pretty well. Most importantly on that note is that we're able to provide seamless client service and a really good client experience. That's number one for us, and I want to thank all the team members for their help in that endeavor. I'll begin this quarterly outlook by introducing two new team members that actually have joined us over the quarter. Glenn Chui has joined our research team, and Bernadette Churchill joined our client portfolio management team. So with that, let's begin our quarterly outlook and my discussions with the various members of the research team. Well, welcome, and over the last quarter, we had the opportunity to hire two really great people, and I'm pleased to be sitting here today with Glenn Chui. Glenn actually joined our research team in July, and he's going to be working on equity analysis with the team. So welcome, Glenn.
Thank you, Kevin.
And you've actually got a unique background. You spent 9 years in corporate banking and worked in the areas of energy, infrastructure, did some distressed loan work as well. And then you pivoted into research with us, which is great. Can you tell us a little bit about kind of your background and kind of what made you decide to pivot into research?
Sure. Yeah, so I started my career in corporate banking, covering primarily companies in oil and gas, oil field services, and energy infrastructure. And so kind of in between that, I, as you mentioned, spent a couple of years in one of the bank's distressed loans group. And so, I think all of that experience kind of gave me a good foundation in, business analysis, financial modeling, and the capital markets. And really, I just wanted to apply that strong foundation in an investment research role, and particularly in a strong research team like the one that we have here.
Excellent. Appreciate that. Now, I know during the interview process, we had some good conversations, and one of the conversations we had, I was asking about your passion around research and why you want to do this job. And it was pretty intriguing to me when you let me know that you've been to the annual Berkshire Hathaway meeting in Omaha, Nebraska with Warren Buffett, not once, but 4 times. So I was fascinated by that. As you know, Berkshire Hathaway is one of our largest positions in our U.S. equity pool. And so with that, why are you kind of passionate about research and why do you like it so much?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a pretty naturally curious person. And so essentially every day, I just want to learn a little bit more about the world than I did before. And so I think investing is actually a great way to do that. Last week I might have been reading a book about the semiconductor industry, and this week I'll probably be reading several annual reports for a specialty chemicals company. And so really it's that continuous learning that keeps me fascinated about the industry.
Yeah, well, I think continuous learning is a key value for Warren Buffett, and it's a key value for us here too. The market has a way of humbling us all, and you have to keep learning from that. So that's great. And I know you've been in Calgary a number of years. What do you like to do outside of work?
Yeah, my wife and I like to travel, visit new countries, eat lots of different types of food, and here during the summer anyway, I like to play and also watch tennis too.
Yeah, good. Yeah, and I think what we've talked about, there's probably going to be less travel this winter, so you'll be brushing up your tennis skills indoors probably a lot more than normal. So great to have you on the team, and welcome.
Thanks, Kevin.
I'm joined by our newest team member, Bernadette Churchill. Welcome, Bernadette.
Thanks, Kevin.
You actually started in September, and you joined the client portfolio management team. And Bernadette will actually be working very closely with myself and Erica and Ashley on the team, working with individual clients, asset allocation, portfolio management, and overall financial planning. So it's great to have you aboard. And it's kind of interesting because earlier in your career, you actually worked on the client advisory side, and then you were doing such a great job. One of your clients hired you to work at their private family office, and here you are coming back to the client advisory side. So maybe just tell us a little bit about that journey.
Yes, I was very fortunate in that my client asked me to come join them at the family office. I worked with some amazing people, and I learned a great deal over the 10 years that I was there. But I was missing sort of that client interaction and sitting down with clients and being able to come up with a plan to reach their goals. In addition, I also missed the camaraderie of a team and having the ability to bounce ideas off each other and working towards a common interest or objective.
Well, you come to the right place because we'll be bouncing a lot of ideas around. Now, in our role as client portfolio managers, there's a lot of different elements to our job. You know, sometimes psychologists, investment management, whole bunch of elements. Are there particular ones you find the most rewarding?
I do enjoy the investment management and asset allocation process, but I think what is essential in building an asset allocation for a client is really getting to know the client. So I like to sit down with them, discuss their goals and aspirations, their lifestyle, their family life, and what keeps them up at night. And this is very rewarding and interesting as it builds trust, and I think that's essential in building a successful relationship and ultimately in achieving those goals for those clients.
Perfect. And I know you were born and raised in Cranbrook, BC, but you've been in Calgary like 25 years, I believe. And so what do you like to do outside of work?
Well, I do enjoy golfing. I've been out a lot this summer, given the fact of, because of COVID. However, I'm not very good, so I'll have to keep practicing. And I also enjoy going to musicals, concerts, and the ballet.
Okay. Well, that's great. And I look forward to you meeting a number of our clients, some of them virtually and hopefully a lot face-to-face in various meetings as we move forward.
I'm looking forward to that as well. Thanks, Kevin.